Hi everybody, welcome to the Middleby Residential Showroom here in New York City. I'm Jackie Rothong, the chef and brand ambassador here in this beautiful showroom. We are so excited to welcome you to the showroom, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself if you don't know who I am. I started my career actually in food television, where I had the opportunity to work on all of the Viking appliances, use and abuse them so I can really speak to the product, not only sell the product, but speak about how it functions and how you can cook with it and use it in your home. I love designing kitchens. I love creating beautiful, delicious food that you guys can create at home as well. And I'm really excited to show you our showroom today. So how I like to explain Viking, think of it like a series of cars. 3, 5, 7 series. We are going to start where we begin with our 3 series. Our 3 series vignette you can get for around $10,000. That includes your dishwasher, your microwave, your range, and your French door refrigerator, which is an insanely good package to get a Viking product. The Viking range actually is one of my favorite because this is a 30-inch Viking 3 series range, and it has 5 burners. Normally on a Viking or any 30-inch range, you're gonna get 4 burners. This one has 5, one unique long burner in the center that Viking actually makes a griddle accessory for that fits perfectly on that center burner. Inside you have a 4.0 cubic footage oven, very large oven. And another unique feature about Viking is that you can now get these in all of our brand new Delta Hue colors. So there's a lot of different beautiful colors. That's an upgrade that Viking recently made. Also, another fun feature about this range is that it is the only gas self-cleaning oven in the entire industry. It's pretty special. All right, everybody, I am going to show you our 3 series refrigeration. This is Viking's only freestanding 36-inch French door refrigerator. A lot of great features and a lot of really great storage. Humidity zone to control your produce, a nice storage drawer on the bottom, and a very roomy freezer. All right, we are cruising on up to the 5 series, and this is really where the commercial side meets the residential side. Middleby Residential owns about 96% of the food service industry commercial side, and when they purchased Viking about 8 years ago, they influenced a lot of the Viking products, meaning these burners are patented strictly to Viking, and they are commercial burners. On these burners, you're getting SureSpark ignition system, which means if your actual flame goes out in any moment, it's gonna reignite for you automatically. You're also getting 4 burners on this, very high BTUs, 18,500 front right, 15,000 across the board. Very consistent, all your burners simmer, not just one. We have some new features on this range. We have black chrome knobs. They are metal, not plastic. Laser etched artwork in that's not gonna come off when you clean it. And also some of the largest ovens in the industry. Inside this oven is an 8.5-inch diameter fan. Soft closed doors, did you guys catch that? 8.5-inch diameter fan. It works bi-directionally, which means that every 90 seconds it goes in a different direction, eliminating all the hot spots in your oven. This range also comes in 36-inch, 48-inch, and 60-inch. There are a lot of different options. You can do a griddle, you can do a griddle when you get the 60-inch. You can also get these in all of our new Delta Hues colors. Another option is the chimney wall hood. This is another option for your ventilation. I'll show you guys a wall hood, standard one, later on when we bump up to the 7 series. Here is our refrigeration. This is our 5 series refrigeration. This is a 30-inch all refrigerator. You can see the difference between, and I'll go through this later, the 5 series and the 7 series is your air compressor vent is on the top. Within this fridge, this is an all fridge, but within this fridge we have some really great features. Metal, not plastic, and we have glass in here. So the glass really helps with spills and soft closed drawers as well. This refrigerator is equipped with plasma clusters, which is an ion air purification system that helps keep food fresher longer. We are cruising on up to our 7 series. This is the 48-inch range. This is our dual fuel range. What does that mean? That means you have gas on top and an electric oven. This also comes as an all-gas version. When you move on up to the 7 Series, this is really where you're getting to professional chef line. Here, your cast iron grates are really heavy. They really feel substantial. They come off as one unit. And when you get inside here into these burners, these are South Bend burners. Again, actual commercial patented Viking burners. They're substantial. They're also elevated burners on this range. So it's sort of like a cross between a sealed burner and an open burner, giving you a lot more airflow and a lot heavier of a heat. So we're gonna put that right back in here. Seal this up. This range is also equipped with the SureSpark ignition system, as well as it is on the 5 Series. A unique feature on this range is the grill griddle accessory. The grill griddle accessory on the 7 Series is actually reversible. So you can take this off, flip it around, and you have a flat griddle side, or you can have a ribbed grill side, which is a really good feature. On the 5 Series, the griddle is just the griddle. It just stays in place. So you can bring your range to the sink on this one, and the 5 Series, you can bring your sink to the range. Inside your oven, measuring in at a very large cubic footage oven, you have 2 Easy Glide racks that come in and out that make really large roasts an absolute cinch when you're cooking them. Soft closed drawers, you have that large bi-directional fan, and inside the oven, one of the special features of this range is the glass enclosed broiler. The reflective heat gets up to 1500 degrees, sort of mimicking a salamander in a restaurant. Come on over here, guys. I'm going to show you our 7 Series fridge. Our 7 Series fridge is actually equipped with Blue Zone technology. Now, what does that mean? It's actually what the military uses to keep food fresher for longer. And I can speak true to that. I actually have this fridge at home, and I can't tell you how much longer my produce stays fresher. I would say it's an additional 10 days. Mushy cucumbers, say goodbye to them because they do not exist anymore. You have a really large storage drawer in here, glass, not plastic, stainless steel here, and these are all movable. So if you have something large that's going in here, a large stock pot, you can reorganize your shelving, which is a really great feature. This, also our 7 Series, has water filtration. This is a 36-inch top fridge, bottom freezer drawers. There's 2 freezer drawers here. They pull out, you have an ice maker, and on the bottom of here, underneath is where your compressor is, as well as your water filtration filter. Very easy to replace. Let's check out our 7 Series double French door wall oven. This is one of our best sellers, guys. Obviously, you can see why because of how it looks. It also comes in all of our brand new Delta Hues colors, but it also opens just with fingers. You can open both doors at one small pull. You get 2 Easy Glide racks in this oven. You're also getting the 7 Series broiler, glass enclosed broiler in here. Crazy, crazy high heat. This is a 30-inch double wall oven. The French door does come as a single wall oven as well. This is equipped with a meat probe thermometer inside, so it makes it really easy to cook your filet mignon perfectly. On the bottom, you have a classic 7 Series drop-down oven. Same sort of features, 1 Easy Glide rack in this one. And in both of these, you're getting the 8.5-inch diameter fan. Our final stop is our beautiful Viking Tuscany series. This is a 48-inch Viking Tuscany with different configurations. So this is where you can really play around and have fun with your range design because you can completely customize the top of this range. We have gas burners, a griddle top with an actual grease trap down here, easily cleanable, and induction burner. So you can have kind of the best of both worlds. You can pretty much make this range whatever you want it to be. It comes in 36-inch, 48-inch, and 66-inch. So you can have a really, really large, beautiful range. Pretty much makes you feel like you're in Italy. Let's check out inside the oven. You have a stainless steel oven. We like to call this the Harley Davidson of the line. Storage drawer on the bottom. And you get one additional oven, which is a smaller oven. Within this oven, you can fit a lot of things like cupcakes, casserole dishes, side dishes for your Thanksgiving holiday meals. It's a really, really good option. What's really nice too, up top, you can make your ventilation, your Viking 5 Series ventilation, completely matching your Viking Tuscany line. So you can see this whole vignette matches. It has a very organic, natural feel. This is our Viking dishwasher. It's Tuscany paneled, and beautiful 7 Series column refrigeration that matches and ties together your entire Tuscany kitchen. And the Tuscany line actually comes in all the Delta Hue colors. So finally, we come to the end of our car journey. The 3 Series, the 5 Series, the 7 Series, we have checked out all of the beautiful cooktops and the beautiful brand new Delta Hue colors. We could not finish this without a beautiful summertime recipe. So guys, I am going to share with you one of my favorite simple seasonal recipes. It's an heirloom tomato salad with a warm vinaigrette. And I'm gonna actually be cooking on our Viking 5 Series induction cooktop. Induction is huge now. It's super fast. It's all actually comes together through magnetic connection. That's how the heat source is happening, and that's where all the power comes from. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my burner and get started. It's gonna come together so fast, you're gonna be really impressed. I have a shallot here. This is gonna be a warm vinaigrette. It's one of my favorite ways to eat tomatoes. I've actually also seen a lot of people do this with butter, which is quite interesting, pouring like warm brown butter on top of tomatoes. Yum. Don't knock it till you tried it. So I am thinly slicing my shallot right here. It's a very big shallot, so I don't need a ton, probably about a quarter of the shallot. And we are going to gather all these slices up. First, we're gonna add in a little bit of our red wine vinegar. Okay, new bottle. And you guys are gonna see how fast this is going to start simmering. It's a really quick, fun way to make a vinaigrette. So I'm gonna add in my shallot because shallot tends to be a little intense sometimes. I wanna cut that flavor, that onion flavor. And this is almost like a quick pickle. So we've added in our shallot. And next, I'm gonna add in our honey because with a little acid, you always need something a little sweet. So we're gonna add in about a half a tablespoon of honey. And I'm not sure if you guys can see this or not, but it's already starting to simmer. That's how fast it comes together. That's how fast the Viking range induction cooktop dishes out a meal. It's pretty amazing. So it's already simmering, coming together. This is exactly why I use this range for this dish. I'm gonna let it simmer down and cook down a little bit. I want it to get slightly syrupy, and I also want those onions to kind of get a little translucent so they're a little less intense. So while that happens, while that's simmering, I'm gonna add in some fresh basil leaves just to add in some aromatics. I'm also gonna do fresh basil leaves that are not cooked down, but I wish there was smell-o-vision because you guys would be able to smell this. It smells amazing. So let that simmer for a few minutes, and I'm going to cut up our heirloom tomatoes. Summertime heirloom tomatoes are huge. They are readily available at all farmers markets. And you can see how beautiful they are on the inside. That is so gorgeous. And I like them about a 1/4 inch thick. Perfect. And I like to add a little variety. So I'm gonna do one green one as well. And we're slicing up our green tomatoes right now. And we are going to lay them all out and shingle these gorgeous colors onto this plate. Just like so. And one more. Okay, and on top of this, burrata. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. It's pretty much mozzarella wrapped with some cheese curd and like a gooey, ooey, delicious cheese cream in the center. So we're just gonna cut the burrata in half, and look how gorgeous that is inside. It's just so beautiful. And I'm gonna put that right into the center of our tomatoes. So we're set up to finish our dish, okay? We're gonna leave that there. This is looking actually perfect. So we are going to drizzle in some fresh olive oil to finish our warm vinaigrette. Make sure you guys are using a really nice olive oil. because you're using really nice ingredients throughout this dish. We seasoned it a little bit with salt. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more since we added some more ingredients, and some freshly ground black pepper. Now it's time to season our beautiful heirloom salad. So I want to use Maldon salt. Flaky salt on top of tomatoes is key. It adds a nice crunch. You get the sweetness of the tomatoes and that, you guys can hear that? Oh my God, that sounds so good. All right, so our flaky salt, make sure you get it on that cheese. That is unsalted burrata. And a little bit more over there, perfect. Don't need our olive oil. We're good, I think that's it. Now it's time to add in our warm vinaigrette. I'm trying to add more ingredients and I don't even need to. All right, so we have our beautiful warm vinaigrette. That looks so nice. And our translucent shallots. And we're just gonna pour that right over our tomatoes and our burrata. And then I'm gonna finish it with some fresh basil leaves just to brighten it up a little bit. You don't need to use all that vinegar. You can also save it if you want. Gorgeous. And this is something that's so impressive for your friends when you're making this on your Viking range, obviously. This is something that's so important and it's so impressive to your friends. All right, some fresh basil leaves to finish it off. And one more. And there you have it, guys. We have a beautiful heirloom tomato burrata salad with a warm shallot vinaigrette. I am so excited to dig into this. Make sure you guys also check out all of our current promotions. We have a buy one, get one, or buy two, get two running for all of our Viking ranges in the 5, 7, and Tuscany series. And we also have 5% cash back whenever you spend $10,000 or more. So many awesome new designer programs that are happening as well. So make sure you go to the Middleby Residential website and the Viking Range website and come to New York City, come into our showroom and check us out. We wanna say hi.